Hi there, and let's jump straight into video number 6 for FaceFX in Unreal Tournament 3. Okay, let's just get rid of Ham Studio thing flashing away at me there. Now, as we say in very old schools, and I've been hearing this for years, I left you in this position. So where do we go from here? Well, as I said, what we're going to do is actually go into or let FaceFX calculate the animations. Now, as you can see, we've got absolutely nothing here. So what we have to do very quickly, I am going to go back into the generic browser, and this, believe it or not, is very important, because otherwise you'll be cursing yourself every time you do it, because I've been doing this lots. Once let's see if I can put this in a better way. Now, before I do this, context. Now, let's put this over here. As you can see, I've done a couple here. What you need, trust me, you will need this, and it's very advisable. Make yourself a script of what you want to say before you record it. Even if it's as a simple text file like what I've got here, create it, give it a name that you're going to recognise, run and jump. Go take a run and jump. That's what it says there. That's what we need for FaceFX. Makes things a lot easier later. Okay, now we've got our text files. We go into the generic browser. Obviously you've got your text file, you've recorded your WAV file, you've imported it into your UT3 package. As you can see here, character GeoNews Cine, audio, that's the one. That's the audio file, and when you import it, tell it to automatically create your Q file. Now why? Because we need it. So what we have to do is select it and make sure the Q file is highlighted. Now in FaceFX we go into, let me see if I remember rightly, Actor, Animation Manager. Now we could, shall we make a, yeah, go on, we will make, instead you can put your animations into the default group. Okay, if you're only doing a couple, which is fine. If you're doing more, then I do for different, definitely if you're doing more for different, let's say maps, scenes that you're going to do in Matinee later. So what we're going to do is create a new group. Let's call this something really stupid like Geo Test FaceFX. Dink. There we go. We got, as you can see, default and Geo Test FaceFX. So we'll leave that in there, and we'll go on to create an animation. You like that? Well, hang on a minute. Where do we go? We'll just this is actually a little wizard, and we come up like this. This wizard will create a new animation, blah blah. Generate, of course we want the speech curves. I don't know. Anyway, next. Sound cue. Use current selection in browser. If you've got it already selected, it jumps straight in there. Makes life a lot easier, because if it's not, and you go click like that, or you try jumping out, going over to the browser, coming back, it just won't do it. So make sure you've got that Q file selected first. Next. Alright, this is ask it what's the sound node waves. Yeah, that's correct. Analyze the text. Now, what text is it? Hang on a minute. What did I say in that text file? Very simple. Go on to browse, and it's going to take us all over where we don't want to go. into there, into there, into there, into there, and here we go. Run and jump text. Open, and there we go. Go take a run and jump. Next. I mean, for a short thing like this, then yeah, if you've got it in memory, you can type it in if you want. I know. I'm just showing you how to do that. Next. Now, if you're lucky, you might have other languages here, but we've only got US English, not Oxford English. But hey, stop complaining. Make sure you got a tick in the box, generate speech gestures, and go next. Right, give it a name. We'll just, for the moment, leave it at run and jumped. Oh, okay. Basic. No, that was not very clever, was it? Run and jump underscore basic. There we go. Click return. Boom. There we go. Smashing. Now I'm just going to close. Oh, go. Okay. Close it out. And as you can see, we've got something here. Now, if I play. Now you probably can't hear absolutely nothing because what I'm recording with. You're not going to see anything happen with the face graph. Let's just have a quickie look at see if this guy actually moves. Now, as you can see, I'm recording this on the fly and go. Now, he's not moving very well, but that's because of my rigging and my poses and everything else. But you can see he's moving his lips. Now, I know what was it, Treadster? I'm going to have to try and remember his name properly. Dave Taylor, something like that. Okay, so what you can do, you can go in there and you can see these waves. Clicking on the curve name, he says waves. Doesn't use mouth left, use purse right. No, it doesn't use right. Tongue out, no, nothing there. Now what you can do, if I right click on that and go, is it curve manager? No, don't want that. Curve properties. Owned by analysis. Well, in fact, we won't do that there. Let's go something that's got a bit of movement on there. Okay, curve properties owned by analysis. This is how Dave done his. Go okay, and now you can actually move these bits, these key points. As you can see, you can't go over 100. Well, 0.1. And that's how that works. If you want to actually tweak one actual part. Now, go into the preview. Let's see if I can find the point. Where is it? About 1.2, 1.1 in the video. Oh, that's mouth purse. Let's see if we can. Which one there? I know I'm getting a bit picky here. We've got a nice big point there on CH. Curve properties owned by analysis. Okay, what we're going to do, we'll pick on this one. That's about 1 point. Well, if I go to there, go into the preview, he's got his gob open. Now, if I go back here and zap that down to next to nothing, he's got his gob closed. So you can actually see it is working. I'll put that back up here somewhere. Yeah, like that. Oh dear. Now that is basically it. It shows you. Yeah, he's got his mouth open again. Because we're starting. Starting back put it back at 0. There we go. Moving his mouth. Now, the next thing we're going to do is, let's go to my face graph, is actually get him to use frown. Now, please bear with me, because as everything I do very little planning and just jump in with both feet and hope I don't sink. So what we're going to actually do this time, now I'll show you the text file first. Now click on run and jump frown mid, that's frown in the middle. Now this, I'm jumping backwards and forwards here. Let's show so that we can see it on the face graph. Now I'll be very careful here because I am very renowned for doing typos. This is what they call text tagging. Now you've got the square brackets. Some people call it what is it, HTML, hypertext markup language tagging. Other people within the FaceFX users call it text tagging. Now what I'm trying to do here is that when we run the animation wizard, is actually make it, after go and, use this combiner while he says take a run and jump, and then phase out. Now it should work, and the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Let's get everything up here. Now okay, we'll go have a look at what I was just thinking of back then. Well, in fact, before we got an asterisk there. Quick save. Okay, animation manager. See, it goes back to the default group. We don't want that, we want it in here. Now I'm going to close that out again, because double check your sound cue is selected. Animation manager, select your package, create animation. Yes, we want everything done automatically. Yes, we want to use that sound cue. Yes, that sound wave. Browse for the text. This time we're going to use mid. As you can see, the text tags come up. You can obviously type these in, but it's okay. I'm doing it here off the top of my head, sort of. But if you're trying to plan things and make a decent video out of this sort of thing, then obviously your director will be planning, yeah, I want the guy to frown when he says this. So put it in the text tags, put it in the script. I'll go on to next. Now yeah, want all that. And we will, let's see if it, yeah, frown underscore mid. Click on that, it goes yep, there we go. Close that out. Now here is where the proof is in the pudding. Okay, let's have a look. If we go, yep, oh look at that. Doesn't look fantastic, but it proves it works. Okay, another run through. Yep, there we go. Go into the animation. Now if we go down the bottom here, you can see it's already owned, oh, it's already got the little head bit, and you can see now if you want, instead of that being, we're going to marquee select and bring them down just a little bit, well, halfway. So play it, and it does. See, you can, that looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So that actually works. Now, what I'm going to do next is show you one of the bugs with this version of FaceFX that we have to work with. Now, unfortunately, I doubt very much Epic is going to update it for any, well, within this version of Unreal Tournament. So we'll have to grin and bear with it. And if you're going to be doing it using FaceFX, you're going to have to live with this. Okay. So make sure we've got the cue file selected again, Go on to Actor, Animation Manager, select our group, create an animation, yep, go to the text. Now I'm going to take the frown. As you can see here, oops, boo there, naughty, get rid of that. And just make sure I've got a space between there. Yes, I have. Now what I'm going to do, just put a this is where this is helpful, because you can clear up any typos. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make him frown at the very end. Okay, so as you can see in the text tags, with, as I was, the backslash in there, so that's basically open, close with the text tags, and that is the name of the combiner. Yeah, I hope I've made that clear. If not, you can ask me on the forums and I'll try and explain it a bit easier. Okay, do that. Oh, no, that's okay. Boo there is can't change the net. I should really do this, but it's done it now. Okay. So what we're going to do is go in here, play it. Now have I got the right animation picked there? Because it's not doing what I'm thinking it was doing. No. It's done. Something's gone wrong here, he said. Because it's starting right at the front and going right here. Now we're quite lucky, because it's not a total, complete, utter mess up, he said. Now as you can see here, now I should have took that out. I've done that earlier, didn't I? Yeah, he said. Because we're only using one set of text tags at the end. Now this is part of the bug. If you're using text tags in a silence, okay, now either at the beginning or at the end, open and close, or in between two words, the open and the close of the text tag, you will end up with either something like this, where it's panned out or spread out for the whole animation, or as one I've had done before, it's been sort of like all crunched up like that, and you're like, ugh, that's not what we want. So what you do have to do is come in and split things up. Now if I should I yeah, go on then. What I'm going to do for this, I'm going to go back into my context file, copy that, paste it. Now I'm going to use a bone node, blow, Now we're going to save that and see if I can, as you can see, open, close, open, close. Now let's see, where were we? Editor still selected. In here, animations. Now I'm trying me, well, I'm not trying my hardest obviously, because I would have really went to town on this. But what I'm trying to do is actually show you a couple of the problems that will crop up, why they crop up and how to sort them. Now I'm going through this yet again. Browse, no, go for the end one. Now as you can see, frown and bump, blow and blow, next. Now we'll just call this blow, click return, and it's gone on to the animation, it's processed it all. If we go on to preview, run it, and as you can see, it's blowing straight from the start. Now if we go into the animation, And yet again, we've got frown starting, is ramping up and then ramping down. And the same with blow. It's ramping up and ramping down. And all you have to do here, it's a pain, I know, so we'll take that out as far as we can. This is the blow, selected the blow, take that all the way down there. Then we'll take the frown, move that down to about there. There is a way to set them. Whoa, what have I done there? Oh, zoom down. Oh, come on. We want to move these to there. So now, when we, well, hang on, let's be clever, shall we? Let's do that. Just sort of like half level on the frown there. We'll play the preview through. Run and jump. A little frown, a little blow of the cheeks, and we're happy. Now, if for any reason when you use your text tags and you're in a silence area, you will get that problem. Okay, so I hope you have tried my best to make you aware of that, and we'll just leave that at the moment. And what we'll do in the next video, if I get time, is actually put it into a little matinee sequence. Okay, but I'll have to try all that first. So see you soon and have lots of fun with this. Let's see if I switch out.